What up guys, my name's Mailbox and today I want to talk about the Black Ops 2 zombie storyline and the setting and at just what we should expect when Zombies comes out. I've seen a few other people try to cover this, but it seems like most of them are kind of unclear and don't really include all the information that's out there. So what I'm trying to do with you guys with this is put all the pieces together and give you guys a general idea of what's going to happen based on what we know from Moon. Now even if you're one of those guys who isn't really that interested in the zombie storyline, I suggest you stick around for a little bit just because what I'll be covering will also give us an idea of the maps we'll be playing on and maybe some of the characters we'll be playing as and just important stuff like that. So first off, let me do a little recap for those of you who aren't caught up with the whole Moon story. You guys know Samantha, the little creepy girl that has controlled the zombies all this time. Well, she controlled the zombies through this giant MPD pyramid. Now Richtofen is this evil scientist type guy who Samantha hates because he pretty much killed her father or basically sent him far, far away. But he ends up achieving his goal in switching bodies with Samantha. So now he's in this MPD and he's in control of the zombies. This explains why after, you complete the Easter egg and he's in control of the zombies now have blue eyes and the voice that you hear when you get a power-up sounds just like him instead of the little girl.
Time for a fire sale!
But here's where we start getting into the Black Ops 2 zombie setting. So Samantha's dad, Dr. Maxis, had a plan all set up just in case Richtofen did take control of the zombies. He didn't want this to happen, so he set up the 3 rockets that you see on Moon to blow up 3 specific locations on the Earth to get rid of the element 115 and the zombies so Richtofen couldn't go crazy with power and control all these zombies on Earth. But there was 2 things that went really wrong with this. First off, there's a huge possibility that these rockets were filled with element 115, which creates the zombies. So if you blow up the Earth and spread this element, you'd be creating a lot more zombies than you kill. And if you look at the loading screen for the map Ascension and you look at the shadows that the rockets create, you might see something familiar there. 115, that's a little clue. But another thing is this, there's this quote by Dr. Maxis that was found after he blows up the Earth.
Well, that was a much larger explosion than I anticipated. I have done all I can. I certainly hope those calculations were correct.
So apparently he didn't mean to blow up the entire Earth, he just wanted to hit those 3 specific locations, but the thing is he's not positive that he hit those areas because he wasn't sure his calculations were correct. And this means that there would still be zombies on Earth for Richtofen to control. So now let's move on to some Black Ops 2 Zombies footage. So first let's take another look at this image that you've all seen before with the hot chick holding the skull on top of this rubble that's definitely the Earth. The little fire hydrant there proves that. So she's obviously standing on the Earth after it's been blown up and while it's in its apocalypse stage. But now looking at the footage Treyarch released about the Zombies map, you can see buildings, cars on fire, and it just looks like an evacuated Earth or an apocalypse. Plus we know that the Mac diner that they showed was a real diner on Earth, so it's safe to say that the characters are going to be going back to Earth, fighting off the apocalypse and somehow trying to stop Richtofen. Dr. Maxis is most likely going to help them move around to where they need to go, whether it be through time or to different planets. He's most likely going to be there to help him out. But now we'll move on to the characters. We know that Richtofen is now the bad guy. I mean, I guess he's always technically been the bad guy, but now he's the obvious one. What's different though is that Samantha is on our side. She's going to be a playable character. She says this quote at the end of the Easter egg about getting revenge on Richtofen.
But I want my body back, and I'll destroy that evil Richtofen for taking Daddy away!
Now there's also Takio, that really annoying character that everybody seems to hate. I don't really know why. But at the end of this Easter egg, he all of a sudden has his memory back. And his goal, just like Samantha, is to get revenge on the rest of Group 935. And he also says this quote.
I promise to destroy every last remnant of 935. I will destroy them all!
Now, Nikolai and Dempsey, we're not really sure if they're still clueless to what's going on. They don't really seem to say much at the end of the Easter egg. Dempsey kind of makes a joke like, really? We did all that for nothing just to blow up the Earth? So we don't really know their role in Black Ops 2, or at least I don't. But Dr. Maxis, like I said, is probably going to be helping the new team. But there's obviously going to be a lot more new characters, just because there's 8-player zombies, which means there would have to be at least 8 characters that relate to the zombie storyline. But let me know what you guys think about this. I'm pretty sure that Samantha and Takeo and whoever else will head back to Earth and find a major apocalypse. So I'm thinking that the maps we'll be playing on, or at least a couple of them, will be in the apocalyptic cities and stuff, all around the world. Somehow they're going to have to find a way to stop Richtofen, probably with the help of Maxis, but we'll have to wait and see, guys. Leave your input in the comments, correct me on anything you think I was wrong about, and just give me your theories. If you guys have the time, if you learned something new, it would be much appreciated if you gave the like button a little smack in the face, but if you don't have the time or if you don't want to, I completely understand. I do want to thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. I will see you guys next time. It's been LM.